on the creator economy, which has experienced a massive boom over the last several years, along with a slew of platforms like Spotify, Instagram, and TikTok, and the ruler of them all, of course, YouTube. To give you an idea, every minute, at least 500 hours of footage are uploaded to YouTube. Let's break this all down with Roberto Blake, a content creator who also has his own coaching program that helps influencers build their online brands, and our very own Mark Bergen, who is out with a new book today called Like, Comment, Subscribe: Inside YouTube's Chaotic Rise to World Domination. You can buy it now. Mark and Roberto, thank you so much for joining us. Mark, I want to start with you. Can you just start by giving us a sense of how big the creator economy is today and just how much it has grown on all of these different platforms over the last several years?
Yeah, there are estimates out there that it's about 100 billion, which is from 0 to 60 within maybe the past 15 years, really. And certainly in the past 5 years, I think that's just exploded as all these platforms have got involved. You know, that mind-boggling stat about 50 hours uploaded. The other major stat is that there are now over 2 million creators in YouTube's partner program, which is actually a smaller number than it was before. If people in the audience remember that YouTube actually cut that number, and it's been around 2018, but it's been gradually moving it up, and particularly as they're facing new competition from TikTok.
You were a graphic designer and a freelancer before becoming a YouTube content creator. Why did you make this big job change? And give us a sense of a day in your life.
Well, I mean, that's a great question, Emily. For me, a lot of it comes down to the things that are obvious for people is you want more time freedom. You want to be able to talk about and do things you're very passionate about. You want to feel a sense of ownership over the things you're doing. So when you work in, for other people, whether it's as a freelancer or if you work at an ad agency, something I used to do, it's great. It's very gratifying. It's very fulfilling. And it's very legitimate in the eyes of your relatives. But when you get to do something of your own and have complete ownership of it, get to build it with your own two hands, you feel directly supported by a community of like-minded people, there's nothing like it, nothing in the world like it. And so I think that's what attracts a lot of people to the creator economy and opportunities like YouTube, podcasting, and live streaming.
Why do you focus on YouTube in particular and not TikTok or Instagram?
Well, I've been with YouTube almost since the very beginning, and YouTube is still the most powerful search engine in the world across all ages and all demographics. And YouTube has a sense of permanence with its content. YouTube's also the best monetization opportunity for content creators. It has over 8 in-platform monetization streams. I teach content creators roughly 15 different ways they can monetize, primarily using YouTube specifically. But I also do understand and value other platforms. I have a presence in other platforms as well. But I feel that even with the rapid rise of TikTok, I feel that there is nothing like the permanence and longevity that YouTube content creation has. And if you talk to TikTokers on a regular basis, which I generally do, you'll find that a lot of them have the intention of pivoting and moving to YouTube at some point in their career because they do want a sense of stability and permanence, and they also want the potential for evergreen content to benefit them and be monetizable in the future. They know right now with the TikTok Creator Fund that while they're getting something in exchange for their content, they know they're disproportionately underpaid for the attention when compared to traditional content on YouTube, as well as in the live streaming community. And within YouTube, live streaming, and podcasting, there are higher opportunities in terms of direct compensation when it comes to sponsored content and brand deals, and it's not even close. So for me, that's probably one of the bigger deals.
Not even close is one way to put it, Mark. You know, we've talked so much about the threat of TikTok to YouTube, but to Roberto's point, it is a lot of disconnected content and it is less permanent. How big a threat is TikTok really, in your view, to YouTube, and how is YouTube addressing this threat internally?
Yeah, I think it's a viable threat, and certainly more so than Instagram and Facebook have tried multiple times to really build out a creator economy, and thus far have failed. What TikTok and ByteDance needs to do is to demonstrate. Google has a remarkable system as Roberto pointed out, both for search and for monetization. It's the world's biggest digital advertising company, and it's had this machinery in place for years. TikTok clearly has a lot of political problems, and they haven't really got a proven yet that they can be a threat to YouTube at large scale. So YouTube's response so far is Shorts. This is their feature that's sort of short video. They're pushing a lot of viewers there, encouraging creators to go there. They're about to flip the switch on monetization. It's unclear how productive that will be for the company and how they're going to sort out monetization. But if there's if history shows us anything, that is that YouTube has a pretty strong track record of sorting this out, and I think responding to the threat of TikTok in a really significant way.
Roberto, you're the founder of Awesome Creator Academy, which is a coaching program that helps influencers build their brands online. We had some fun watching your videos earlier today. What trends are you seeing, and what are you telling creators today? Advice that might not be obvious.
I think the thing that is not obvious to most content creators is their potential, their overall potential when it comes to their earnings, and the fact that there is a compounding effect from their content over a period of time. So what a lot of creators don't do is they rely so much on platform monetization, whether it's TikTok and their creator fund or YouTube and their AdSense partner program and things like that, that they don't explore other monetization opportunities, and they don't think of what they're doing as what I refer to as content as a service. So that's one thing that's not obvious to them, is that it's very much almost like software as a service, which most of us are familiar with. We have these wonderful subscription programs everywhere now that we're all paying for. Well, content creators have an opportunity to use content as a service as leverage, not just with ad revenue, creator funds, and sponsored content brand deals, but they can build their own communities around things like their 100 or 1,000 truest fans, and they could have monthly membership programs of their own, whether on platform or off platform. They need to look at things that give them recurring revenue outside of the platform. I'm telling more creators to look into opportunities to build their own products, build their own merchandise. YouTube recently partnered with Shopify, and they also expanded their creator monetization program with regard to merch and even physical and digital products. It used to have a 10,000
We're gonna
subscriber.
have to leave it there, Roberto. It's so fascinating. We're gonna have to log on to YouTube and watch your videos to find out the rest, but appreciate you joining us. And of course, please buy Mark's book. We'll be right back. This is Bloomberg.